BoBoiBoy Thunderstorm. When people talk about the most OG version of BoBoiBoy, the one fans love for his cool and intense style, Thunderstorm is the answer. He's the second evolution of BoBoiBoy's lightning form. Lightning was actually one of the first three elemental powers BoBoiBoy ever used, but transforming in the Thunderstorm doesn't happen easily. It needs a powerful emotional trigger. His debut happened during a very intense moment. BoBoiBoy became furious and terrified when he saw his friends Yaya and Ing get kidnapped by Adudu's robot. Those emotions pushed him past his limit, and boom, BoBoiBoy Thunderstorm was born. The trigger was clear: anger, fear, and a strong desire to protect his friends. Thunderstorm's personality is the complete opposite of the cheerful BoBoiBoy we usually see. He's serious, cold, quiet, and often keeps to himself. On the outside, he can seem harsh and uncaring, but deep down, he's extremely protective of his friends. He doesn't like wasting time with talk. He prefers to act. His temper also makes him the most aggressive among all of BoBoiBoy's elements, but that anger is focused. It makes him a very efficient fighter. Thunderstorm's main strength is speed and powerful electric attacks. He can move as fast as lightning. Most of the time, enemies only see a red flash across the battlefield. In the team, Thunderstorm is the main damage dealer. When the situation calls for fast, precise attacks to take down an enemy, he's the best choice.
BoBoiBoy Cyclone. After talking about the cold and intense Thunderstorm, let's move to the opposite side of the spectrum. BoBoiBoy Cyclone is the evolution of BoBoiBoy's wind power. He represents BoBoiBoy's playful and cheerful side. Just like Thunderstorm, Cyclone also needs an emotional trigger to appear, but this time, the trigger is pure happiness and excitement. His first appearance happened during a surprisingly simple moment. BoBoiBoy was extremely happy after getting a lot of stickers from Yaya's biscuit promotion. That simple burst of joy pushed his wind power to the next level, and that's when Cyclone appeared. Cyclone is the definition of easygoing and fun-loving. He's cheerful, optimistic, loves to joke around, and he can be a little mischievous. He often treats battles like a game, which sometimes makes him look like he's not taking things seriously. But don't be fooled. Behind that playful attitude, Cyclone is still a reliable hero. His relaxed personality makes him very likable, though his playful antics sometimes make both his friends and his enemies shake their heads. Cyclone's power focuses on large-scale wind control and high mobility. One of his coolest abilities is turning wind into a hoverboard. He rides it to move quickly through the air and attack from unexpected angles. In battle, Cyclone shines when it comes to crowd control. He can deal with multiple enemies at once. He scatters them with powerful gusts of wind while gliding around effortlessly on his hoverboard.
BoBoiBoy Quake. If Thunderstorm is the attacker and Cyclone is the agile troublemaker, then BoBoiBoy Quake is the pillar of the group. He's the protector, the leader, the one who holds everything together. Quake is the evolution of BoBoiBoy's earth power. You could say he's the most mature and wise version of BoBoiBoy. His appearance was one of the most epic moments in the first season of the series. Quake was born from a strong sense of responsibility and a powerful determination to protect his friends. At that time, BoBoiBoy had already split into Thunderstorm and Cyclone. Both of them were struggling against Adudu's powerful robot, Mukalakis. Things were getting desperate. The remaining Earth form, BoBoiBoy Earth, felt the weight of protecting everyone. That pressure, along with his determination, pushed his power to evolve, and that's when Quake appeared. Quake naturally takes the role of the older brother and team leader. He's calm, thoughtful, strategic, and very protective. He rarely panics and always thinks a few steps ahead. When BoBoiBoy splits into multiple forms, Quake is usually the one giving directions and planning the strategy. His mature personality also helps balance the team. Thunderstorm can be hot-tempered, and Cyclone loves to fool around. Quake stands in the middle and keeps things steady. That balance is what makes the first elemental trio such a solid team. Quake's powers focus on controlling earth and rock. He uses them for both strong defense and heavy attacks. In many ways, he's the perfect mix of a tank and a powerhouse. He's the team's anchor. His defense is extremely tough, and his raw strength is on another level. When the team needs solid protection and a powerful counterattack, Quake is the one they rely on.
BoBoiBoy Blaze. As we move into the BoBoiBoy Galaxy era, we're introduced to a new set of second-level elements. It starts with the hot and cold duo, Blaze and Ice. BoBoiBoy Blaze is the evolution of BoBoiBoy's firepower.
He represents BoBoiBoy's impatient and reckless side. BoBoiBoy's fire form first appeared when Ejo Joe provoked him and pushed his anger to explode. But the trigger for Blaze was a little different. Blaze appeared when BoBoiBoy felt intense pressure and frustration while trying to save his friends from Captain Sapporo. He became impatient and overwhelmed. That emotional burst pushed his firepower to evolve. Unlike Thunderstorm's cold and focused anger, Blaze runs on hot, explosive rage. His emotions come out fast and strong. Blaze is very serious, highly energetic, and sometimes reckless. In some ways, he's similar to Cyclone because of his lively energy, but Blaze channels that energy into aggression and competition. He loves showing off his strength and often acts before thinking. Because of that, he frequently argues with his calm and level-headed counterpart, Ice. Even so, Blaze has an incredible fighting spirit. He never gives up, no matter how tough the situation gets. Just like his name suggests, Blaze's power focuses on fire and pure offense. His fighting style is direct and brutal. He specializes in close to mid-range combat and focuses on overwhelming destruction. For Blaze, the idea is simple. The best defense is a powerful attack. BoBoiBoy Ice. If Blaze is blazing fire, then Ice is freezing cold. He's Blaze's partner and his eternal rival. As the evolution of BoBoiBoy's water power, Ice proves that calmness can be just as dangerous as explosive anger. BoBoiBoy's water form first appeared when he fought the sleep monster. In that moment, he had to stay relaxed and calm. That same pattern continues with his evolution. Ice appeared during the same situation that created Blaze, but the trigger was the complete opposite. When BoBoiBoy realized that anger and rushing in wouldn't work, he chose to calm himself down. He focused, he cleared his mind. That moment of control transformed BoBoiBoy Air into Ice. Ice represents BoBoiBoy's laid-back side. Sometimes he even seems a little lazy. He's calm, quiet, and very observant. He rarely shows strong emotions and prefers to save his energy. But behind that relaxed attitude, Ice is actually very smart and tactical. He studies his opponent before making a move. That makes him a very precise fighter. Ice's power focuses on controlling Ice. He can freeze enemies, trap them, and strike with sharp accuracy. In battle, Ice fights like a marksman. He performs best at long range. He slows enemies down by freezing them in place, then delivers clean, precise attacks from a safe distance.
BoBoiBoy Thorn. If BoBoiBoy Leaf represents kindness and a love for nature, then BoBoiBoy Thorn is his tougher evolution, stronger, sharper, and a little more chaotic, in a good way. Thorn is the second-level form of BoBoiBoy's plant power. He shows that even the most gentle nature can grow powerful defenses. The transformation from Leaf to Thorn first happened during the battle against Gijimo on planet Dargaea. In that moment, BoBoiBoy Leaf felt a mix of sadness and anger. He saw his friends getting hurt and the environment around him being destroyed. Those intense emotions pushed his power to evolve. The soft vines turned into dangerous thorny plants. Thorn's personality is a more active version of Leaf. He's still cheerful, innocent, and childlike, but now he has a bit more mischief and a lot more confidence. He's far more proactive in battle. Leaf tends to be passive, but Thorn jumps right into the action. His behavior can be unpredictable and very expressive. Sometimes he even laughs while attacking, which can make enemies feel both uneasy and confused. He still deeply loves nature, but now he protects it in a much more aggressive way. Thorn's abilities are a big upgrade from Leaf. He controls thorny plants that can trap enemies and defend his team. The thorns can create powerful barriers and painful traps. His main role in battle is to lock down enemy movement. Once an opponent is caught in a cage of thorns, they're basically stuck. That gives his teammates the perfect chance to attack a helpless target. Thorn proves something simple. Even the gentlest protector of nature can become the sharpest defense.
BoBoiBoy Solar. The seventh and final element is BoBoiBoy Solar, the evolution of BoBoiBoy Light. He represents BoBoiBoy's genius side, analytical, confident, always thinking a few steps ahead. His appearance also marks the moment when BoBoiBoy fully masters all 7 of his core elements. The light power was first activated by accident with the help of Ochobot, but evolving into Solar requires a very specific state of mind. Solar first appeared during the battle against Captain Vargoba. At that point, every attack seemed useless. Nothing was working. So, BoBoiBoy stopped rushing in. Instead, he calmly studied the situation. He analyzed the enemy and searched for a weakness. That moment of clarity changed everything. Understanding the problem, seeing the solution, and fully trusting his own analysis, that's what triggered the transformation into Solar. Solar's personality reflects that mindset. He's confident, intelligent, and highly analytical. Sometimes he can even seem a little arrogant. He knows he's powerful, he knows he's smart, and he's not shy about showing it. Solar often appears with his cool poses and his iconic visor glasses. The way he speaks sounds precise and calculated. Even when he seems cocky, that confidence comes from real ability. Among all 7 elements, Solar is the genius problem solver. His power focuses on manipulating light to create high-speed laser attacks with extreme precision. His offensive power may be the highest of all the elements. When Solar fires, even the strongest defenses can be pierced.